Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati, and one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Houston Cougars, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. It'll take the return, try to get better field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Houston's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can... Everything is available, but you're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
And here comes the offense on second down. Smith dropping to pass. He's going to let it go. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he breaks into the open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Cincinnati's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Looking to throw on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Royer. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently...
Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Going up top on first down. Touchdown, Cougars. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch at the 30. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Takes the handoff. It's Jenkins. Turns it on in midfield. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Houston. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. The give to the single back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
To the air, it's Sorsby. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner literally is going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell on it.
Oh, what a move! Open runway ahead. At the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cougar!
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Cincinnati, 0.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right, offense, defense. Problem with this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a move. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. They're so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
A third and long coming up here. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football. They are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Crosses the 30. Lowers those pads. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. After misfiring, it's second down. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. All kinds of room to the right. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Man, what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, first and goal. Looking to throw. Starts to scramble to the left. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And the extra point was good. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The Houston offense comes onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. On the move, it's Jenkins. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This deep.
All kinds of running room. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cougars.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Leaves it with the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. He's looking to throw it. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Houston. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
How about that start? This dude is in fuego. Over 100 yards receiving already. You could tell there's a matchup they like, and they're going to exploit it, continuing to feature this wide receiver who's just chewing up yards.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pryor. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And he was able to get back on top of it.
And that's got to be a big-time break, because when you're a punt returner and you got all those guys flying down there and all those hands and all that speed on the field, it's hard to get back on the football. Nice job fumble.
He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Great move there. Made him miss again. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Out of the gun to give to the back. Made a defender miss. Got room at the 35. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cougar!
Number 21.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
0.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. It'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll spot it at the 40. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Smith dropping to pass. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. 1 back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got him 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them. And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's Sorsby. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The Bearcats line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Touchdown, Houston. How about that special teams play? He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Tulane notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from New Orleans is worth its weight in gold to the Green Wave. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The sure hands. It's Turner.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Got his man on the outside. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They'll throw it on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In the scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Houston will be forced to punt. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. He'll bring it back. It's Smith. Oh, the ball's out on the return.
Listen, I love the individual effort by this punt returner, and he's trying to make guys miss. He's trying to make a big play for his team, but you cannot put the ball on the ground. You just now gave the ball right back to the opponent after your defense forced the punt.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
In the end zone.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter on there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a lift.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Trying to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Sorsby. He's taking the shot. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cougars. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
On 3rd down, going up top. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. Touchdown, Houston. The defense takes matters into their own hands. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go over the offense, be like, bro, we don't need you today. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense, doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
first down here for the offense. The give. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Running wide open down the gut of the field. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Looking for room. It's Kiner. Oh, the ball squirts out. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Sorsby. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. He's loose down the left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cougars! Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did.
Number 9.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
And he makes the extra point. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back. Touchdown, Houston. And the defense doing work. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player, give me that 6.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch called for and made. The Houston offense comes onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
At the 35, he's loose. Off he goes. At the 30. 10. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Number 21.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a gap. It's Kiner. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks at it a game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this, the conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams coach.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes his man miss. Smashes through the tackle. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Wide receiver shows motion. The receiver on the jet sweep. At the 35, he's open. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Central Michigan needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Mount Pleasant behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ball State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. The Bearcats will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. Oh, he got loose. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Nice move to keep running. He's loose. Touchdown, Cougars. And they take it in for 6 more points. That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, and excellent field position for this offense.
Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. A first down for the offense.
Come on, set. Here we go, set.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. To the air, it's Sorsby. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back. Flying out to the left. The 10. Touchdown, Houston. The defense with the scoop and score. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. He's going to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Kiner. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Cougars! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Quarterback empties his backfield.
Here we go.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pryor. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Trying play action. Lost one deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that's why you got to avoid 3rd and long situations if you're on offense, because the defense knows it's pass, and all these guys are pinning their ears back. They're getting upfield, and you're under so much duress. On top of that, you give up a fumble. That is a huge play for the defense.
Touchdown, Houston. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the point after is good. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Feeling some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on.
Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were
headed to the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Cougars. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that happens again, he's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways. You got to be able to run the football and have some balance.
Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. All bottled up, and now the ball is free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around, I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Indiana unleashed a furious offensive attack and reminded folks in Bloomington of what things were like when Lee Corso was in charge. An A-plus performance from the Hoosiers. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback time and time again.
There are very few players, I think, in college football, David, that you need to know where they line up each and every play because they are going to disrupt everything. This guy has been that all throughout his career. 40 sacks. That is unbelievable.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Gets away. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. Big 1st down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Looking for a crease. It's Kiner. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 200.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cougar! Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Touchdown, Houston. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. It's complete to the right. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Kiner. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. He wants to throw. Looking for the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Smith wants to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to run it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Smashes through. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. It's complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
On second down, looking to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Smith dropping to pass. He's going for the big play. He caught it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he's got it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. South Carolina steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored on turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Columbia a ton of confidence. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. And they're not on the same page there.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for...
He'll take a deep shot here. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you wonder if the defense is starting to figure it out finally here. In the first half, this guy has been absolutely lighting you up, and finally they get some bodies back there anticipating the QB to look his way to force an incompletion.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Caught at the 25. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Quickly complete. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Handoff to the single back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
Timeout, Houston.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Cincinnati. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
They're trying, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Running to Green. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Houston. The defense takes matters into their own hands.
Defenses talk all the time about forcing turnovers, and to do that, you got to get so many hats to the football and swarm, and the ball sometimes comes out, and what do? You pick it up, take it back to the house. What a play by the D.
They're out there to kick it off. The return team must rivet that ball to their rib cage. Can't afford another turnover. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. The play action fake. Trying to get to him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Coming after it. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
He'll come out throwing on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on third and long. He's going for a big play downfield, and this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Offense set on first down. Looking for room. It's Kiner. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. The back goes in motion. On second down, wants to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hand. A 3rd and long coming up here. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. He finds his man. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
At the 35, he's got room. And he's running in the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cougars! And the stomping has commenced.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David just shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it. And he loses the ball 2nd time today. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the ball comes out. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Bringing it back, it's straight. Just broke continues to fight for yards. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Fast motion from the offense. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. And the beatdown has ensued.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. To the air. It's Sorsby. Gets it to the back. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. They'll leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And the punishment has been extended. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in and all them get to get juice and get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on out.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And, yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to...
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And the route is on. If these guys wanted to make a statement, the statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just put...
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. And the pummeling has started. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out like a...
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. And the stomping has commenced. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Syracuse is going to walk off the field there inside the dome with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good.
Leaves it with the running back.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of pull.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds a little space. Touchdown, Cougars! And the beatdown has ensued. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
Man, when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I got to be honest, I am shocked just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. They've got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause a fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Cougars trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Houston. And the punishment has been extended.
Hey, Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And he tacked on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse, move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. Just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and then better job forcing it.
Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And the route is on. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. To the ground with the back. Oh, it's out. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him.
Well, the running back really lucky. He jumped on his own fumble right there. He's going to have to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure on the ball and with ball security, because you put it on the ground, you find yourself on the sideline in this offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
As a former quarterback, I definitely never had the guts to ever want to be a return man. And that right there is the reason why, guys. I don't need anybody having a 50-yard run at me trying to take my head off. So, listen, I mean, I feel for that return guy. He's lucky, though, that his group of guys was able to jump back on the ball.
Setting up the screen. Oh, what a cut! They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Using his legs, it's Snead. Discards a man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And the pummeling has started. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. Oh, look out. Past the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And once he got loose, it was all over.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Nelson. Obliterates him, still on the move. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And, David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman, because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense, maybe time to start getting more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Unloads it downfield. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Cougars. And the stomping has commenced.
Number 83.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing.
And the ball's on the ground. And the defense has got it, and they're trying to pick up some yards.
And, man, what great effort. You could tell he was fighting, scratching, breaking tackles. The problem is when you give all those second efforts and you got all those guys holding you up, slowing you down, now that football becomes vulnerable. You can punch it out. Defense punches the football out, lands on top of it. Nice momentum swing for this defense.
He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Houston! And the beatdown has ensued.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
29 Philly. Alert. Unlock.
He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble?
Man, he coughed it up. God, big mistake, but here's the thing. I'm going to run my quarterback. I got to pick my spots, but he's got to understand when I can take hits, when I get in traffic, and I got to wrap that thing up. And I'm a running back, right? When I'm running these design quarterback runs, I got to take care of the football.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the stick.
Touchdown, Cougars! And the punishment has been extended. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
Nah, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy is explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And, heck, yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the guy.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Going deep. He's got it inside the 30. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Houston. And the route is on.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Ready to fire from the pistol. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The hand to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got him.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Don't just get the ball. Score with the ball, and the defense did.
What a big-time play for the defense. Not only forcing the fumble, but scooping it up, taking it all the way to the house. That's how you change the momentum of a football game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. They're trailing by 10 to Iowa. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line.
And that ball's free behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Listen, there's so many athletic quarterbacks now that do the design runs. I got to make them pay. I got to physically hit him as hard as I can, as many opportunities as I get. They run the design quarterback run. Nice job being physical, forcing the fumble.
Pushing ahead, a tough run. Picks up 4. It's down at the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
The Cougars have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
White 94 Snyder Choi, back 18.
He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And the pummeling has started. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Here we go.
They'll go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Get set, get set.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Pressure comes. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football.
Touchdown, Cougars. And the stomping has commenced. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
At the 35, he's loose. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Running back goes in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away.
Got a lot of running room. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown, Houston! And the beatdown has ensued. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Getting deep in the 3rd quarter here. Clock stopped with 1.5 minutes to go. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cougars! And the punishment has been extended.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field.
Come on, set.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this...
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That now his second interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
Looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Fires into the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Got it. Touchdown, Houston. And the route is on.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And he made the extra point without problem. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Kiner. And the ball's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Feeling some heat. They've got the screen set up. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. To the air on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! And the pummeling has started. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on these. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Going up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Getting some heat. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Defensively, the more speed you have on the field, the better. Not just to cover wide receivers, but when the QB does this and scrambles outside of the pocket, now you got guys that have really good speed going to catch a quarterback, an athletic quarterback at that. Really nice job by the defense.
Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
Afterburner's coming. You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Very easy when the offensive line does their job like that. I mean, look at those holes. Back able to make a cut. First down.
Great move. Now he's got room. Delivers the contact. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles.
Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field.
Here we go.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cougars. And the beatdown has ensued. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. Touchdown, Houston. And the defense doing work.
There are country fumbles and there are city fumbles. City fumbles, there's a lot of bodies around it, so you got to jump on it. Country fumbles, a lot of green grass. That was a country fumble. Defender scoops it up, takes it in the end zone.
He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to get to it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
Great job by the pass rusher there. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get to the QB with the sack, but he was able to still use his arms and his wingspan to knock that ball loose.
A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Cougar! And the punishment has been extended. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Line gets set. First down.
3:25.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on him, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Cougars have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Houston. And the route is on. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field.
Get set.
Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the back. Finds his man. It's Kiner. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Takes the easy completion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Coming in, and that ball's on the ground behind the line. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. Flying down the right side.
And there's so much skill to these returns. As soon as you get the football, man, watch the defensive guys turn into blockers. and understanding how to follow your blockers, and he did everything right except for getting the end zone. Got it inside the 5-yard line. Now set up the offense for great field position.
It is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Creates a little room. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The defense with the scoop and score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. FIU is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Troy.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. They're bringing it, and the ball's out, and they're after it. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Touchdown, Cougars. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
This defense is so opportunistic. What a sequence of events. Ball carrier puts the ball on the ground. Defense scoops and scores. Wow.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
And your defense just came away with a huge scoop and score, so you try to capitalize on the momentum boost. You go for 2, and you get it. Nice job.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Pressure comes. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. On first down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. Touchdown, Houston. And the pummeling has started. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there getting set. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Trying to find his man on first down. Pocket starts to... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Cougars! The defense takes matters into their own hands.
Great heads-up play by the defender there. He saw the ball on the ground, didn't just jump on it, was able to scoop it up, had a convoy, led him for a touchdown.
With jet sweep pass. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. They're just about to kick it off after that scoop and score 6. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. First down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Houston. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. Here comes the two-point try. Trying to bully their way in. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Feeling some heat. Oh, it's out. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. To throw, it's Sorsby. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Fortunately able to get the ball back, but they are going to be backed up to start this drive. The Bearcats will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Touch pass on the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Gonna run it. It's Need. Can't get him to the ground. Ripping through the defense. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Smashes through. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Looking to the big tight end. Makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And the stomping has commenced.
Number 21 with the carry.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
Set to advance on the football.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to go up top on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw it, Sorsby. Getting some heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them.
Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And the beatdown has ensued. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. They're trailing by 10 to Iowa. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll throw it on first down. He's got his man. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. That completion leaves us with second and medium. He's looking to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? Touchdown, Cougars. And the defense doing work. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking for a man. It's Sorsby. Swings it out to the flat.
Yeah, and you see they keep creeping the running backs out in the flat, and right there, he slips them out to the right, gets him the football quickly. But this defense, man, I tell you what, you talk about speed, seeing things, reacting, and going and getting them on the ground. Really nice job.
And now on second down for this offense.
Here we go.
He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're trying nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? Touchdown, Houston! The defense with the scoop and score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. No shot at a return. It's out in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
Let's go. Reload.
He's going to pass. Trying to get to it. The ball is out behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. You want to talk about hearts in throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Throws to the wideout. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Coming at him. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Houston trying to say hello to the end zone in this red zone trip. To the air on first down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars! And the punishment has been extended.
Number 21.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Kickoff.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. He'll start this drive firing. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. 1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Houston. And the route is on.
Touchdown. Houston.
That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work.
325.
Going up top on first down. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's open. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. They'll throw it on first down. Pressure, and the ball's free in the backfield. The defense snatches it, and they're going the other way.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Here's the handoff. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3.
In situations like this, offensively, when you've got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
He makes a catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man, and he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Gonna run it. It's Need. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! And the pummeling has started. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last. And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Fires to the right. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Pockets, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games.
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. From the gun. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And the stomping has commenced. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Cougars. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Liberty has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day. They're up by 24 over East Carolina. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. Going to try to get it himself. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defensive touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Feeling some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Working the middle, it's complete. It's loose. Bounced right back to them.
And what a great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce right back to the offense.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Getting some heat. They cough it up near their own goal line. And the defense got it. Yeah, that seems about right. Defensive touchdown. Absolute catastrophe with this offense. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Let's see if they play it conservatively and try to get some of the yardage back on 2nd and long from the 13. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Flips it out to the back. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression. They're always trying to get extra hats to the football. You have got to protect this thing at all costs. Lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And looks as if the offense was able to get back on top of the football. And yes, it could have been worse, but as it is, it's a safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. Bulldozes him. Oh, he gave him the dead leg. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Here comes the Houston offense once again. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Running toward the tape. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Strikes the blow. Touchdown, Houston! And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They have
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week at practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now 1st and 10 from the 25. They're going to ride this running back. Plows through the defense. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Houston will snap it in the red zone. On the ground, it's Need. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cougar! And the punishment has been extended.
in the end zone.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. To the air, it's Sorsby. They're trying to get to him. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Wants to go up top. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. On the return, it's Drake. He's got great speed. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play in mode.